Hey everyone, it's Hokatana. And, yeah, E3 just happened. Specifically Nintendo's 2018 E3, and yeah, I think shit just happened. Now, as much as I want to talk about the Smash thing, my throat's kinda screwed up from when they announced Ridley. Yeah, I'm still recovering on this end. So I'm gonna talk about something I'm still interested in, but won't require a lot of vocal you get the point. So yeah, Fire Emblem Three Houses. I'm actually really interested in this. Now, as you know, some of forget that. You all know, or hopefully some of you know, that there were a lot of leaks leading up to Fire Emblem 16. One of my favorites, and by favorite I mean funniest to look at because it was so hilarious that anyone actually bought it, was the Fire Emblem 16 being Fire Emblem New Moon, or the vampire-themed one. I'll admit, it actually might have been good later on, but it was unbelievable. But this... oh boy. Where to begin? Well, yeah, I guess we could look through some of the story. It seems to be going for a kind of theocratic kind of feel, like some kind of stand-in for the Catholic Church and the Vatican, except worshipping some new divine dragon. Because let's be honest, it's a Fire Emblem game. When has it not revolved around dragons? Except for the Tellius games, okay, and this game seems very Tellius expired, but you get the point! It's a drinking game if you're old enough. Take a shot every time I say, you get the point. That counts too, so drink up. So the three main characters that we see are, what are their names? There was Dimitri, that blonde guy with the blue cape and the lance. Claude, the black guy with the bow. Seriously, unless you count Tearing Saga, he's the first bow lord, and also I kind of like how he's the first black main character in a Fire Emblem game. That's nice. Still, I'm all for diversity. And then there's Edgelord over here. Yes, I know her name is Edelgard. My God, I'm stumbling over words today. But yeah, Edelgard. But come on, when I first saw it, I wasn't the only one to think, oh, her name's Edgelord? That's kind of funny. And now that has become her official nickname. Well, not by Intelligent Systems, but you get the point. Well, I like how she's using axes as well. This is the first lord to use axes as their main weapons since I think Hector. I mean, there's been offhanded ones like Ike and Radiant Dawn, but other than that, we haven't really had a lot. And like I said, for Claude, yeah, that's it. Unless you count the game made by Shozo Kaga after he left Intelligent Systems, he's the first lord to use a bow as his main weapon. I think that's really cool. I mean, sure, there's Alm and Echoes and Gaiden and Lyn when they get promoted, but their main weapon is swords, so... Although, one of the characters, he's kind of making me feel a little uncomfortable. So let me try and look up his name. Byleth, right. Yeah, him, Byleth. I think he might be an avatar, and that kinda scares me, to be honest. And as you know, well, you might not know this, but I prefer the older games, despite me being a quote-unquote awakening baby. Yeah, I was birthed in the series by Awakening, but I branched out to the other games. I just don't like the concept of an avatar. You have to make sure it appeals to everyone, and that means making them really bland, because that's the only way you can really make a character that will fit everyone. So, yeah. I just hope Byleth is not an avatar, but if he isn't, then he looks pretty cool. Minus the fact how he looks like a generic lord, only with turquoise hair instead of blue. Yeah, just because you change the color doesn't mean it's any different, Intelligent Systems. But, the art style, yeah, I like it. I mean, Hidari, who worked on Echoes, isn't working on it, which is a bit of a shame, because I really liked his art style, but yeah, I can see him moving on to other projects, and I know Kozaki, the guy who worked on Fates and Awakening, has moved on to other stuff. I mean, he even said on Twitter or something that, yeah, he said on Twitter that he was just taking a break. And I think he's also working on No More Heroes, that No More Heroes game coming to Switch. Don't quote me on that, but I think he might. What else? Oh yeah, the commands that were shown. Magic separate from regular attacks, that's a thing. And formations. That seems pretty cool. I mean, maybe the formations are like, oh, getting into different formations increases or decreases certain stats. Like, you might get into a certain formation and your attack goes up, but let's say your speed goes down. That would probably be a thing. To be honest, I think this might be this game's gimmick. Like, you know, every Fire Emblem game has, like, a gimmick. Guidance was that it had third tier and split promotions. Genealogy of the Holy Wars was Holy Blood and really big maps. Thracia's was that it was hard, and Fog of War. Even you can spill vulneraries in that game. That's still pretty funny. Binding Blade is back to basics. Radiant Dawn brought in a lot of new skills now. I mean, I know Genealogy did it, but they kind of popularized the idea of skills. Shadow Dragon was that it was a remake of the original, and it had reclassing. Awakening was pair-up and shipping, and... Okay, yes, child units were in Genealogy. That's a common theme here, but they were the ones who really Awakening implemented them along with the adult units. Fates was, 1, pair-up was actually balanced now, and 2, Dragon Vein, yeah, they used Dragon Vein. And also the split between Hoshiro and Vala, but yeah, only Conquest was really even somewhat good, even then some bits were just dumb. Like the Justice is a lie thing. No, it's not that it's a lie, it's just not what I'm doing. It's mad rambling here. That's what you get when you have been exposed to a hype trailer where they reveal Ridley. I'm still in the middle of recovering here. But the story, I really like it. Hang on, what was the consonant called again? Just sec. But I really like the whole, like I said before, the theocratic thing. Oh, Fodland, that's it. Fodland, that's the name of the continent. Already we're a step above fate, so... hang on, just noticed the font used in the logo for Three Houses, I think it's the same as the Tellius games. I mean, it would make sense, considering it's thematically pretty similar from the looks, and it's the first console Fire Emblem game since, well, Radiant Dawn. And I was like... I want to say 20 years, not 20, 20 years ago was the 20th century. 10 years ago, sorry. I might be wrong on that regard. It was definitely wrong on 20 years. But, yeah. But, Saros, that's the name of the, that's the name of the church thing that looks over all the other houses, as well, because, you know, like, house in a medieval term basically means a noble family. And from the looks of it, when I saw the villain, or the guy with the rigid sword thing, Yes, it is. I played 2. He reminded me of Garen, and that's not a good thing. I mean, he just looks like an angry old dude who desires power. And yeah, that is not a good route to go down. Because, like I said, Garen, he was so bland, one-dimensional Saturday morning cartoon villain. And even then, I've actually seen some Saturday morning cartoon villains with some actual development and personality. No, that's not a cartoon. It's still that's Sunday morning. I think you've Kamen Rider Evolve, but you get the point. Garen was a bad villain, and this guy really gives off Garen vibes, and I'm actually kinda scared because of that. But also, what's some other things that were there? Oh yeah, the free roaming thing. That looks pretty cool. You just get to go around Fodland, that's it. Just walk around Fodland and take in the environments. That's pretty cool. I wonder if it's just like limited to certain areas, kind of like the towns and the towns and Echoes, where you just go around, then you leave, and then you go onto a world map similar to like Echoes, Sacred Stones, Awakening, not Fates. I hate Fates as world map and map in general. We want a map, not Google Maps. You're one word off. Don't worry. So yeah, open roaming in this game. It looks fun. About the other Fodlanian, I think that's it, Fodlanian countries, I'd like to see what their interactions are like. Are they enemies, friends, allies? What about those islands beyond? Are they like involved in this as well? See, this is what happens when you don't give us a lot of information. We just grasp at straws, and I think they knew that. But yeah, I'm really interested to see where this game will go, and I'm really excited, to be honest. But about the release date, just last month you said, oh, it's still coming out in 2018. It's now I'm saying it's 2019. But hey, from looks of it, weapon durability is back. Yay! Now silver weapons won't be useless. Or in Echoes, which is something entirely different, but they're still kind of useless. Well, yeah, they think the weapon triangle might be back for the looks of it, and Edelgard was stupid for attacking a sword wielder with an axe. GG. Oh yeah, and I think Constitution might be back. I'm really excited for that. Just looking over the designs, Edelgard... Oh, it says here she's voiced by Christina V. Pretty cool. She's really good, and yeah, that does make sense. I could hear a bit of her in Edelgard. She looks fine. Red and black is a good color combo. Her hair is that like green? Yeah, it's kind of like green. And the hair is gold. I'm worried she might end up like Lucina or female Corin as opposed to something like Celica or Lynn. And this could go either way. Hopefully optimistically cautious about her. Dimitri, I don't think I might end up liking him. I hope I'm wrong, but he just seems like a stereotypical stuck-up and just arrogant and serious character who eventually softens up, but I honestly kind of like his design. It really gives off an air of nobility, but I think it might also lead to a pretty bad and unlikable personality. I'm Claude. I really like his design. His like his shirt is open. Just kind of gives a feeling like he's more laid back, casual, and just says stuff how it is. And my god, his hair. And like I said earlier about him being the first black FE protagonist, yeah, I mean, it's not a huge thing, but it's a little thing that I think could go a long way, and I think it's kind of nice. But yeah, I care more about the fact he uses bows. I mean, he might actually get a good bow user outside of Gaiden and Echoes, but even then they were only really good because of their class. Here, he might actually make a good bow user. Well, okay, there was also Takumi and Echoes, where bows were not Echoes, Fates, where bows were actually better than magic. Yeah, it's definitely a parallel universe. But we might actually have a good bow user that isn't named Takumi. That's what we might be coming up to. And that there was like a sword held by the dragon goddess person. I think it's a sword. It can also be a staff, but and I think her lips were like synced up to the lyrics of the song I was playing. That was kind of neat. I might be wrong. I'd have to look over the footage again, but yeah, I think that was pretty cool. And that sword, I think it might be going to Byleth though. But I mean, like, Edelgard also uses swords, but so it might also maybe like all three of them have swords like a secondary weapon. And I think that might be the case. Like, future FE games will have protagonists have swords as a secondary weapon, and then like specialize in like another weapon. And something I forgot to talk about, all the generic NPCs following each character when they engage in a battle. I know it's been said a lot already, but it feels like they're actually fighting, and I think that's really cool. It actually gives us a sense of scope and scale. You're not just a bunch of dudes fighting it out, and there's just like, oh, we lost some of our guys, we better give up. No, you're fighting a war. You're actually taking on an entire army, and you're not soloing an entire army with one guy. You're soloing, not soloing, you're taking them on with an actual force. And I think that's a really cool way of putting it. So yeah, I'm really interested and excited to see where this could go. And I wish Intelligent Systems all the best of luck on making this game. Just please don't give us overpriced DLC for this game like you did with Echoes. And please give us an actually decent release date for Australia. I'm begging you here. Okay. My name is Hokatana, and I will be seeing you guys later.